What's good, guys? Welcome to the player ratings. It was Man City 3, Manchester United 0. Guys, let's get into the starting 11 for Manchester United. Raf, I'll start with you. Andre Onana.
To me, Andre Onana, I would say no more than a 7. No more than a 7. He did concede 3 goals, but he was really good in the first half. You know, I could say 6 maybe, but let's be fair. Let's give him a 7. Yeah,
7. What about you, Sol?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. 7. I'd say that.
7.
I would have given him an 8 or 9 for the saves that he was making. I mean, he stopped us from like losing like 5-6-0. So for me, but yeah, man, I'd say a 7 was fair because he conceded 3, like Raf said. So
yeah, I'd say a 7. You know, he made some really crucial saves and coming off sort of like, you know, a pressurized few weeks at Man United, and you know, obviously he kept us in the Champions League, and we've seen that form kind of carry over today. Even though we did concede 3, it's against City, so. You know, we knew it was kind of underdogs going into this game. Let's go to the right back position. Diogo Dalot, what do you think?
do you know what? For the simple fact that he was trying to put balls in the box, I'll give him a 4. You know, like I'll give him a 4. I think that's pretty bad, isn't it? So I'll say I'll give him a 4 because like to be fair, no one played well, but. Yeah. But I think it wasn't as bad as Lindelof, and I want to give Lindelof lower. So
yeah. For me, Diogo, I'd say a 4 is about right. Some of the crossing in the first half was poor. Like, come on, if you're a right back, you know, crossing should be something that you have in your skill set. And you know, I think someone mentioned it on stream that this is one of the reasons why he's deemed better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But I'm not going to lie, I didn't really see too much evidence of the quality. He's trying to put it in the box, but the quality is where it's lacking for me, so he gets a 4. What about you?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I thought he was really poor today, and yeah, I'll say 4 as well.
Yep. Moving on to Harry Maguire. Had some good form recently. How do you think he performed today?
He made a few mistakes, you know, like little slip-ups. I'll give him a 5, you know, because he played better than Dalot, and he did all right, innit? He did all right. I think that's the best thing that I can say about Maguire. He never really did nothing too bad that led to a goal. So I'd say a 5.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say a 5. I think a 5 is good for him in terms of he did a lot of the basics well today. You know, he won his aerial duels. Positionally was actually better today than I've seen him in a while. So yeah, probably just an average 5 for me. What about you?
Yeah, I think for Maguire it's a game of 2 halves really, as Sol said. In the first half, I think he was about 7. Then the second half, I think he was about 3. So yeah, I'll agree and say 5.
You say 5, yeah?
I'll say 5.
All right, his centre-back partner, Johnny Evans, who actually comes into the team. Obviously, there's been you know, an injury to Varane somewhere down the line. He comes in. How do you think he scored?
I think I'll put him on the same rating as Maguire, you know.
You think?
Yeah, maybe I could give him a 4, but I think the Haaland goal, the header where it was open, I don't know whose fault that was really. To me, that was Lindelof's fault, but I'd say a 5.
You say a 5. Yeah. For me, I'll give Evans a 4. I don't think he was as good as Maguire today. Slight less. I think that when Haaland scores, you know, I do see Evans in frame, so obviously, you know, he's lost track of Haaland somewhere. What about you?
Yeah, I thought Evans was shocking today. His worst game so far this season, and I think 4 at the absolute most is what he deserves.
4. Yeah. I think I agree on the 4.
You think agree on the 4? Yeah, go to 4, yeah?
I was being generous.
All right, cool. We all agree on 4 for him. So now we're going to left back. Lindelof, man, like Lindy.
I'll let Raf take this one first.
Yeah, you want Raf?
For Lindelof, to me, it's a 1. It's a 1. I honestly thought he was awful. I didn't see him do anything well today, and didn't deserve to be on the pitch. So definitely a 1.
Definitely a 1 for you. A 1, you know. So that might cause some contention in the comments.
Let it. I don't mind.
Yeah. So what do you think about Lindelof?
Yeah, I don't want to beat the player that bad, so I'm gonna give him a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
2. For me, I'm going to allow him. I'm going to say 3. Hear me out. Before you lot rush me, just hear me out, yeah? The reason why I say 3 is because he's playing out of position. He ain't a left back, innit? He ain't a left back. And for the most part, he did okay. You know, some of the passes were going wayward. He was having to come onto his left foot to go up the line. It's not his natural position. But I've seen other players play in that position and play worse. So I'm going to say...
But then that balances out to a 2 then. If you're
yeah, we'll go to a 2. Go to a 2. Let's go into the midfield now. In the midfield, we had Sofian Amrabat. Michael. Yeah, what do you think? What's your score for Sofian Amrabat?
In the first half, I didn't think he was too bad. I didn't think he was our worst player. He got that booking that he didn't need to get. I thought it was harsh booking. I would say a 5.
5 for you?
Yeah.
Amrabat for you?
Yeah, I'd say a 5. I was going to go 4, but I agree with
I'm
Brett.
going 4. I'm going 4. Yeah.
I'd say it's a balanced display because, like, in the first half, I'd say that he was fighting for the ball quite a lot. And, yeah, I just think that he deserves at least, like, you know, the middle ground.
Yeah, I'd say for me it's a 4, 5, 4 or 5. It doesn't really matter. I think he didn't really play well today. Did some things okay from the first half, but yeah, just didn't really do much. And then he's hooked at half time. Yeah. Scott McTominay, you know, he scored a couple of goals in the last few games. You know, he was quite contentious in the studio. What do you say, man? What did you score him for today?
I'm not a fan of him. He shouldn't be starting games. I will give him he didn't do anything. How can I give him more than a 2 when he didn't do anything? Okay. So, but then again, I don't think he was as bad as Lindelof. I'm going to say a 3.
Okay, you're saying 3. Yeah. I personally say a 4. I thought he started quite bright early on. He was getting himself into some dangerous position, had a couple of chances on goal, more than, say, our strikers. So for me, he'll get a 4 for that. What about you?
I'm with Raf on this one, you know. Yep. But I've given him a 3 based on the fact that he had a few like chances on on goal. Don't know if they're on target or not, but on goal. So I'd say I'll go with Raf on this one. 3.
Cool, 3. Who else in the midfield? Bruno. He was on the right though.
Eriksen.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go back. Well, what about Eriksen? What did you score Eriksen for?
Eriksen, I would give him a 4.
Give him a 4, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, we all know like his technical ability, but in that game, he just looked like non-existent. Just like McTominay. Like all the midfield deserve less than a 4, really. Yeah,
for me, Eriksen, I think 4 is generous, but I'll go for a 4. What about you?
Yeah, I'll say 4. I know it could be lower, as you say, but because that second half was awful.
Yeah, terrible.
The first half was better than the second half. I will say 4.
Yeah, say 4. We're going to go out to the right wing. Bruno Fernandes. What's your score for him today?
I'll give him a 5, but that's also based on him playing on the right. Yeah. So again, like another player out of position. I don't care what you say. But then when he went into the 10 row, he never really did anything either. So I'll say a 4.
Say a 4. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say 4 for Bruno. Yeah. Done a lot of the things that I really don't like what he does. But, you know, again, he's playing out of position. So, again, we'll have to mark him as a 4. What about you?
Yeah, I personally would have gone even lower. I thought he was around the 3, maybe 2 mark because he didn't offer anything creatively, didn't offer anything on the right-hand side. And as you said, he started to do those things in the second half that we know Bruno for, that we don't want. Yeah. So, I would agree on a 4.
Yep. But gone a 4, yeah? Cool. Getting into the front 3 we'll start with Marcus Rashford. I'm not going to lie, guys. Marcus Rashford gets between a 3 and a 4 for me today. Not happy at all.
The question is, was he as bad as Bruno?
That's for the debate, innit? I think he was. I think he was. I don't think he played well at all. What do you think?
I don't think he was as bad as Bruno. I think he's on the same mark. So I'd give Rashford a 4. And I think there's a couple of times where like they could have fed him the ball. He was in his prime position, and they didn't give him the ball, or the delivery wasn't right. I think it's unfair for those front 3 anyway, because the midfield was non-existent. Nobody was giving them nothing. So the few chances that they did have, that's just not enough to showcase your ability. So, but I'd give him a 4.
Like, give him a 4, yeah. And were you saying 4 as well?
Yeah, I'll say 4 as well.
Cool,
same reason.
Cool. I'll do a 4. Yeah. Højlund.
I thought he was poor today. I'll say 3.
Do you? Yeah. I agree with 3. What about you?
I think it's the worst game so far.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 3 for missing that opportunity.
Yeah. 3 for Højlund. And I think that's everybody, isn't it? Well, the manager, ETH. You saying
the manager today 2 or 1 at that? Actually, the team selection was awful.
Yeah, slow subs, team selection very questionable. What about you? I'll give him like a 3. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I'm with that. I think I'll give that number to the subs as well.
Yeah, you get that number to the subs. So all the subs. Well, we say non-applicable for the rest of them. Yeah. So guys, that's the player ratings. I'm sure there's going to be some that you disagree with, maybe some you agree with. You know, put it in the comments down below. I'll be reading. I'll be there.